Hello there my friends, this is the boy and his dog, and welcome to Retro Edition, a channel where amongst other things I continue my mission to play and review every game on the Evercade, old and new. In today's video we take a gander at Beast Wrestlers, the second game on the 23rd Evercade Cart, the Renovation Collection. Now my initial thoughts on playing this game during my first look were mostly, what the feck is going on? Did it ever make sense? Only one way to find out. So without further ado, let's get started. Beast Wrestler is unsurprisingly a wrestling game first released in 1991. When I played this game during my first look, honestly I wasn't sure what was happening and I wasn't sure I even dug it either way. It didn't help that when watching the original trailer it reminded me of Clay Fighter on the Intellivision Collection, a game I was not a fan of, so I did probably go into this game a bit negatively. Well, I've had more time with it now and well, good things out of the way first. Love the music and each of the monsters are well designed and look unique, and there's nice pieces of art that pop up now and then. There's actually a lot more depth in this game than I realised, and that comes with pros and cons as well. At the start of the game it feels pretty basic, match and tournament mode. Match is simple, choose your fighter from the admittedly awesome looking selection and face off against a computer controlled opponent or a mate. What's surprising is tournament mode is actually bigger than that, and I would class it more as story or campaign mode. In this mode you can't choose your beast, there is only the one option, but you can name them with probably the most fiddly inbuilt keyboard control ever. I had to give in and only use 3 letters in the end, or be fearful I'd never actually reach the bloody game. The fight controls are ridiculously simple: X to push or grab, A to use your tail, which I mostly used, and when an A appears at the bottom left you can use your special attack to floor your opponent, and in the early matches even win the round. When your opponent is floored you can use X while standing over them to do various attacks like jump on them or put them in a headlock. Win 3 rounds and you win the whole match. Honestly, early fights you can cheese it by keeping them busy until you can do the special. Do that 3 times and the match is yours. Between every other match you get to spend winnings in a shop. Items like whips, bullhorns etc. can seem weird but make sense after you've purchased and left the shop. You're next brought to the training menu and can use the items to train your beast in one of 3 areas. strength, stamina and speed. I was surprised any of this was here. There's even an option where you can splice beasties to make even more of a powerhouse. It definitely makes the game far more interesting. However, with all that being said, I still don't know if it makes up with the relatively slow fights. When you're down it takes forever to get up. Fights can drag on for what seems like an eternity depending on who we're fighting, when no one seems to be gaining ground. Equally, some of the special moves can be frustratingly inaccurate, even if you think you've lined them up perfect. So in closing, I love the designs and there are surprisingly more to this game than I originally thought, but it still doesn't distract from how frustratingly slow and inaccurate it can feel. But it is by no means awful, and naming and training a beastie does bring with it a need to push ahead and see how kick-ass you can get them. If you've made it here to the end of the video, thank you very much for joining me. Please leave a thumbs up or a comment if you would like. Either way, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in the door to take a gander. Hope you have an awesome day, my friends. And until next time, be seeing you.